Walinyole, very good morning. What's happening within Entebbe?
Busiku, I am coming to you from Entebbe in Wakiso district on a day when we are applauding our profession, the journalists, worldwide of course. But that only makes us celebrate not only our existence, but the impact that we have had into communities. And as I speak this beautiful morning, of course, I add a voice to say happy day to every press person outside there. But here in Entebbe, of course, we have been part of what has been serving the country, and we are coming to you from Abaita Babili, which is the Entebbe Journalists Association headquarters here. And I want to just speak to two of my colleagues on my left. I have Julius Luemba, who is a writer with a new vision. I have an icon reporter, a veteran, Diana Chibuka, who is also a reporter with the CBS, to just also speak to us this beautiful morning on what we should understand. And as press, where are we at this time? What should be our way forward? I'll quickly start with Julius Ruemba, who is a writer with a new vision. And Julius, welcome with me on Morning at 10 TV.
Thank you.
What do you make of our profession as per now?
Journalism is under threat, not only from security guys, but also the social media as well, and the growing internet. You realize we are so much under threat, not only by the security guys who beat us, but again the social media that has come up where everyone seems to be a journalist now. Everyone with a smartphone practices journalism. So we are under threat. We need to act more and better.
Yeah. Let me also ask Diana Chibuka. Diana Chibuka, what do you make of our profession as per now?
I would say that our profession, we are selling a good that is really sweet, but people have not yet understood us so well. I believe that as we go on, people will understand the type of good that we are selling.
And we have been battered by the security, but also, as Julia said, we are also being attacked by the social media so-called journalists. What should be the way forward?
I think the way forward, one, when we talk about security, the way forward, we need that kind of togetherness. Journalists are still working on individual basis. We are not yet united. So the only way forward is to see us getting into that strong bond and work as a team with one strong voice. Then when it comes to social media, Ivan, we have to be creative. We cannot stop social media, but your creativity sells you more, you know?
But social media is bringing us up to speed.
Yes, it's bringing up to speed. You either catch up with social media, twist a little bit, get creative, and sell your good. That's what I can say.
Are we not talking about citizen journalism as well?
Citizen journalism, yes, it's also there. But what can we do? We cannot fight it. It still gets back to what we're supposed to do. How creative are you as a journalist? These stories, hard stories, I always talk about hard stories. Hard stories are no longer a selling thing. Can you get down to investigative stories? Can you do live stories like what you're doing right now? Because by the time you bring the hard story into the newsroom, the public has already, you're selling some old stuff.
Julius Luemba, you talked about the security threats. We have had numerous engagements about this matter, but we seem not to be yielding the fruits. What should be the way forward then, in your opinion?
First of all, I need to reiterate Joachim Bwembo's words yesterday. He said this World Journalism Day or World Press Day should be celebrated by everyone, every member of the public. Reason being is when someone is beaten, not only a journalist, they first run to journalists. When you have a wound on your genitals, before you take it to your doctor, you have to first show it to a journalist. You know, I was beaten here, or I was tortured here and there. So you realize that Journalism Day should be celebrated by everyone. So when everyone gets involved and they insert or exert pressure on these security officers who beat up journalists, that would be one big remedy of doing it. Two, we need to professionalize our work. This is the bitter truth. Journalism today is not a profession because we don't have any regulatory body. Everyone can start up a media company, they issue IDs, and you're a journalist. So there is a way these people undermine our profession because it is not yet a profession. It's not regulated. Then three, we have to, these soldiers or security guys who beat up journalists have to be sued individually as per the new Human Rights Enforcement Act, which waves away the vicarious liability. We shall no longer be suing the Attorney General on behalf of a police officer who beat up a journalist. And we shall no longer need the Prime Minister to go to Parliament and explain something that was committed by a certain Saudia, they have to answer that by themselves. You understand?
Yeah, but Julius, as we wind up, what are your words to journalists as we speak this morning? Wind up with that, Julius.
Yes, journalists need to act professionally. That is one. Yes, we have this threat of social media, but then you have to act more like a journalist. You have to be creative. That is why when a story comes up or pops up on social media, someone will have to first go and log into New Vision or Daily Monitor to find out whether it is real. So that is real journalism. When you do a good work as a journalist professionally, you do every basic that is required of a journalist, then you are good to go.
Thank you very much for talking to us, Julius.
Thank you.
Diana, you are parting short on a day when we're celebrating our profession.
Sorry?
You are parting short on a day when you're celebrating our profession.
Okay, what I can say is that we are selling a public good that is so sweet. Then what can we do? We should know as journalists that we are selling some expensive good that we are having. So what should we do? One, don't get compromised as a journalist. Two, act professionally, as simple as that.
Wow. Thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you so much, Entebbe.
Well, the two speaking to us, the press people, icon journalist in Entebbe, Diana Chibuka, also Julius Ruemba, the New Vision writer, speaking to us this beautiful morning, of course. Signs of a downpour in Entebbe, but as we speak also, I just want to add my voice that happy press day to everyone, every journalist who is out there, and let's serve what we are intended to, and let's look out shaping the community and also minding about our safety. We need ourselves more than we need something or anything else that we want to do out there. Well, Ramya Busiku Morning at 10 TV continues from me here at Abaita Babili. Back to you in the studio. Very good morning to you and our audience.